The Book of Frankenstein tells the story of Victor Frankenstein, a Swiss student of natural science who creates an artificial man from pieces of corpses. We've got another big episode of Rewind Horrorcast, and this is going to be a lot of fun because we're doing Frankenstein. Look, we're not remaking any other movie, we're just bringing the book to life. So here's what we got. We're going to have a director coming in here. We're bringing in Stephen Sommers. That's right, director of The Mummy. Gonna come in here, bring us into Frankenstein, because you need someone who can blend some action, a little bit of comedy, and probably throw in some good scares as well. After that, we have the most important part of the movie, and that's the monster himself, an 8-foot tall, hideously ugly creature of Victor Frankenstein. Intelligent and sensitive, the monster attempts to integrate himself into human social patterns, but all who see him shun him. His feeling of abandonment compels him to seek revenge against his creator. Now, this is the one you got to get most important. This is the biggest piece of the puzzle. Who are we going to get? Yo, I got you. We need a monster to play a monster. Who do I got? Batista. Batista was a monster in the ring, and he does a great job at being able to blend comedy along with action, and he is also very personable. He's very good at bringing you in and making you care about him, so I think it would be perfect to have him come in and be our monster. All right, another big character in the book is Robert Walton, an Arctic seafarer whose letters open and close Frankenstein. Walton picks the bed-ragged Victor Frankenstein up off the ice and helps nurse him back to health. And Victor gives him his story as he recounts the records of everything that he has been through to bring up the monster in England. Now, who's going to play this character? We need someone that you're really going to like to sit there and talk with. We need someone you're going to care about. Who's that going to be? Boom. The Winter Soldier. Bucky Barnes, Sebastian Stan.
Can you move your seat up? No.
You know, he kind of tried to kill me.
My man, we stand Sebastian up in this bitch. So, Victor Frankenstein, the doctor that creates the monster, the main character.
It's alive! It's alive!
Of the story. He'll be telling the story to Sebastian Stan's Robert Walton. So who do we need? We need someone who can really bring out that mad scientist, but also be like, yo, I feel for you and I understand what you're going through and I see what you're trying to do. Who's that gonna be? Doctor Strange Benedict Cumberbatch. Come on! Benedict Cumberbatch is Victor Frankenstein. Who doesn't want to see that? All right, Elizabeth Lavenza, an orphan 4 to 5 years younger than Victor, whom the Frankensteins adopt. In the 1818 edition of the novel, Elizabeth is Franken's cousin, the child of Alfonso Frankenstein's sister. In the 1831 edition, Victor's mother rescues Elizabeth from a destitute peasant cottage in Italy. Elizabeth embodies the novel's motive of a passive woman as she waits patiently for Victor's attention. Now, we're going to change this up just a little bit. She needs to have a little bit more to do, but you also need to believe in the chemistry between this character and Victor. They really have to go together, and I don't know if this duo would work, but it's a duo that I want to see. Benedict Cumberbatch and Ana de Armas. Ana de Armas is proving that she is an absolute powerhouse when it comes to the big screen. So bringing her in adds all the star power that you need, even though we already have an insane amount of star power. Henry Clerville, Victor's boyhood friend who nurses Victor back to health, and after working unhappily with his father, Henry begins to follow in Victor's footsteps as a scientist. So we need someone who can really play sympathetic, but I also want him to give off a little bit of a creepy vibe, because later on this character kind of became, the hunchback kind of character, Igor. So who are we going to bring in? The Riddler.
No! This is not how this was supposed to go!
Paul Dano. Perfect for this incarnation of Frankenstein. I would love to see him alongside Benedict Cumberbatch. They would work great together. Now, Justine Moritz is a young girl adopted into the Frankenstein household as well while Victor is growing up. Justine is blamed and executed for the murder of another character in the book, which is actually committed by the monster. So, you know, this is a very pivotal role, someone that you're going to need, someone you're going to need to care about. So I'm going to bring in someone who has done a lot of great work in some projects that are not that good themselves. All right, so we're going to bring in Kaya Scodelario.
Kaya Scodelario.
You can see her in Pirates of the Caribbean's Dead Men Tell No Tales and Resident Evil's Welcome to Raccoon City. But she did an incredible job in them, and I think she has a future ahead of her. So let's bring her in and let's do that. Another important character, Professor Waldman, who is introduced when Frankenstein attends his lecture on chemistry. He is described as about 50 years old. Both his kindness and his perspective on science make an impression on Frankenstein. So we're going to need someone that we care about, someone we want to like. Brendan Fraser. We all love Brendan Fraser, and I think he could kill this. He could come in here and really do a good job. All right, the Lacey family. The monster learns how to speak and interact by observing this family. When he reveals himself to them, hoping that they will accept him, they scorn him. They beat him, they chase him away, and it kind of sets him on this path to really going, you know what, screw humanity. So we're going to have some people that, well, they're going to have to set this up. And you're going to get what kind of casting I'm going to when you see them. So we're going to start off with the matriarch of the family, who is blind. We're going to have him played by, this is going to be hard. This is going to be very, very difficult for me to do. All right. Nikolaj Coster-Waldau. Jamie Lannister from Game of Thrones is going to play D. Lacey. He is the matriarch of the family. He's the leader. He's the one. He's the dad. So it's very important. Now his son, Phoenix, is going to be played by Nicholas Hamilton. If you don't know that name, you should. He played Henry Bowers in the It films. He was fantastic. He's brutal, and he's kind of creepy as well. That is our cast of Frankenstein. What do you think? Is this a movie you would like to go see? Get down in those comments and let me know who you would have casted as Frankenstein and as you would have casted as all these different characters. Plus, what else do you guys want to see right here on the Lando Projects? What other movies or projects or TV shows, books, video games, whatever it is, what do you want to see us cast right here? Let us know. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Click that bell to get notifications. Give this video a thumbs up. Follow us on all social media at The Lando Project, and follow me at The Grind Calls, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, guys, that's been a recast.